Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to some more Age of Empires 3. And we've got Animus Vox versus Passy for you guys today. Animus, going to be playing as the Spanish here, up against Passy, playing as the French. French, a pretty good civilization, up against the Spanish. Just because they're very good at defending. They've got CDB, they've got some good Age 2 shipments. Though that may be a bit of a problem in this current patch because French at the moment, they're a little bit bugged when it comes to their 8 crossbow shipment in Age 2. It just doesn't send. Like, you send the card and you get nothing for it. Which, yeah, it's a little bit of a problem. So we'll have to see what Passy looks to do here. Maybe he doesn't even look to you know, we'll have to see what he looks to do. Because he's not going to be able to do the 8 crossbow. But Animus here, going to be playing as the Spanish. I think he's going to be going for a Spanish FF. I feel like this is like, you know, it's basically what Spain do every game. And in a matchup like this, I wouldn't see any other reason to, you know, why not, right? It's French, there's no reason not to. Passy here, doing a great job with his scout, just, you know, scouting out the ocean. Finally gets him back to work right there. Take a look at their perspectives here. Passy going to be grabbing himself 100 XP right there. Huge treasure for him. Taking quite a bit of damage from the Plague Doctor though. Brings the native, the native scout with him as well. Certainly a nice treasure right there. Nothing else in Age 1. But he's going to have plenty of shipments for Age 2, which is going to be really nice for him. Speaking of shipments, let's have a look, see what he's got in here. So he's got this card, Sent Suets. A little bit of an interesting card. Not something I see every day in there. Apart from that, everything else is looking pretty standard. Yeah, a little bit of an interesting one right there. Especially with the fact you don't have your 8 crossbow shipment. If you do look to stick it out in Age 2, you really do want this shipment. So, yeah, I have to see what Passy looks to do with that. Obviously, stacked Age 3 deck, so... yeah, he's looking pretty solid there. Animus, on the other hand, let's see what he's got. Yeah, Capitalism FF right here. So, 3 builds into Capitalism. And then we see very limited Age 2 stuff right here. Lots of stuff in Age 3, obviously. This is a FF. You just want to be sending shipment after shipment here. 2 Falcons, 5 Lancers, 4 Lancers, 9 Rod, 8 Rod, 7 Rod. Spanish Gold. We have to see if he looks to spend Spanish Gold first. Or if he looks to just go for straight into the Falconets. It's a little bit of an interesting dilemma here that you have with the Spanish. Because Spanish Gold is so damn good. Each shipment that you send after Spanish Gold, getting a whole 300, is it 300 or 500? I believe it's 300 gold per shipment. It's really good. But if you send that first, then your Falconets are quite delayed. So we'll have to see what Animus looks to do. If he looks to go for a forward base, because if you go for a forward base here, and you're able to build up a nice mass of either Rodoleros or Musketeers or whatever it is you're looking to mass, then sending the 2 Falconets straight away can be really good, because then you could just obviously push right into the base, get a good timing in, and just completely obliterate your opponent. But Spanish Gold is very good if you're looking to play it a little bit longer. Maybe go for a bit more of a timing push. Get some skirmishers sometimes. Can always be nice. And Animus looking to pick up a nice treasure here. 60 coin. Got plenty of shipments ready to go for Age 2 here. Already 2 shipments saved up. So it's going to be 700 coin into 700 wood, I would suspect. Followed by either then 2 Falcons or Spanish Gold. But Hunting Dog's going to be coming in as well for Animus. A little bit late there, I think. You kind of want that a little bit earlier on, but honestly not the end of the world, right? Outpost Wagon arrives with that age up, as well as the 200 coin. So Animus going to have enough coin there to be able to age up alongside it with the 700 coin being sent through. The Outpost Wagon going to be heading down. Looks like it's heading around to this side of the map. I mean, I guess if you're trying to go for a little bit of a sneak attack with the outpost, could always be a little bit cheeky. Passy going to be sending through 4 vills into 700 wood. He's got through his barracks here as well. So I assume it's going to be for some musketeers here in age 2. Yeah, there it is. Musketeers being sent through, and still got to remember, 8 crossbow shipment missing here for Passy. Definitely unfortunate. Because, yeah, that I feel like this could be a little bit handy here, but we'll have to wait and see. 700 wood is coming through. Maybe then followed by 700 coin. It could always work. Because you don't really have a lot else to send through. 3 hearts is definitely a shipment you do not want to be sending. But 5 musketeers out on the field. Looks like Passy's just going to be sticking with the 5 for now. Maybe looking to try and pressure the TP. Or maybe try and deny this outpost. But the outpost is going to be going down. Passy, he does not know about this. Have a look at this. Animus being really, really sneaky here with his positioning. Ajax coming through with the Adventurer, which I believe is the 4 Haas. I believe that is the 4 Haas. So going up with the Haas definitely makes sense. Most standard one. Just because it gives you some good early pressure here, right? You can instantly pop them at the outpost, try and do a little bit of raiding. We see Animus also making some dogs here. He's going to go up to 5 dogs right there with his Explorer. No Vil has been... Oh, no, we do have a Vil. There's the Vil. Animus needs to get building with that barracks. He's missing out on quite a lot of production time right now. Ideally, you want 2 villagers at the front here building this barracks, but still... oh, there's a second Vil. Just taking its time. So yeah, Animus playing this perfectly right there with the 2 Vils. Must have just been a little bit behind, but Passy... Does he not know about this this outpost over here? I feel like he's got a big enough mass at the moment. With the 3 Haas about to have another 5 Haas, as well as 5 musketeers coming through here. Feels like a big enough mass to be able to deal with this, but Dog's going to be taking out the Haas here, or looking to try and... oh, no. He's going to be engaging. Animus knows he's not getting out of this one alive. Dog's doing so much damage there onto the Haas, and Passy really starting to build up quite an army here, sending through the 700 coin now. He doesn't know about it. He doesn't know about Animus' sneaky outpost. Ajax comes through, and the Adventurer isn't the Haas. It is, in fact, the Crossbowman. So going up with the Crossbowman definitely makes sense here, to be honest, right? You're up against Musketeer plus Hussar out of Passy. So, yeah, Crossbowman definitely a good choice here in combination with Rodolero from the barracks, which we've got vet upgrades coming through now as well. 2 Falconets first, so not going up with the Spanish gold first. Going 2 Falcons straight into 9 Rodoleros. He is going for a timing push right now, and I think he has it here because Passy, he's busy in the base right here. Animus needs to be careful, doesn't want to lose too much eco behind this. But, you know, Passy is an age behind at the moment. It looks like he's going to be trying to follow this up. But look at this. Animus now rolling into the base. 9 Rodoleros being sent through, as well as another 5 behind this. Animus able to come up with those 2 Falconets. CDB, first one going to be going down. CDB having to garrison inside that TC there. Animus going straight for the TC. Interesting choice. Okay, now turning his attention to that barracks. Doesn't have a whole lot of siege here. Rodoleros, despite being like a... You'd think of them as like a pike unit, but they really don't have as much siege attack as you'd think. Only 12, as we compare that to a pike where they've got 32. But still not bad. We got the Falconets here anyway, doing most of the damage. And Animus now going to be going for that TC. Needs to be careful of his Falconet though, losing quite a bit of HP there from the TC. TC getting maximum damage out on that Falconet, but that TC's starting to run a little bit low on HP. Animus, he's got a ton of Rodoleros now. Needs to be very careful. Haas trying to find an in there on the Falconet. First Falconet goes down to the Minutemen. Dogs and Crossbowmen going to be focusing those ones down. Falconet going to be taking shots onto Passy's Musketeers here. Passy, he makes it up to the next stage, sending through 5 Dragoons. 5 Dragoons, my friend, is not going to be enough to deal with this. We've got crossbows out in the field. We've got Rodoleros. The Falconet does go down, but I don't think it's going to be enough here. Animus behind this, sending through the Lancers as well. Skirmishers on the way as well. Skirmishers going to be able to shut down the Dragoons that come through here for Passy. He's also making some from the stable. Interesting choice. They do well versus Rodolero if you can kite, but yeah, it's going to be a rough one when we got still so many crossbow, as well as we've got Lancers now, as well as Skirmishers out in the field. CDB popping out the TC. Passy's trying to get a wipe up here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I mean, Dragoon's going to do well here versus the Lancers. Honestly, I feel like Animus could have just sent 8 Rodoleros, or... I mean, we don't have 5 Huss in deck, but... I mean, 8 Rodolero could have been nice here, but even still, these Lancers doing a good job here. We see a complete surround on those Dragoons. Passy being completely idled out right now. All of his vills just inside this TC. 19 of... he's got 2 somewhere. I don't know where they are. And with that, GG gets called. Animus pulling out the perfect Spanish fast fortress right there. Oh, there are those 2 vills. Yeah, so Animus coming through with the absolute masterclass there on how to pull off a Spanish fast fortress with the little sneak attack or sneak proxy base on the side here. Very well played by Animus, absolutely crushing Passy there, playing as the French. If you did enjoy this game, consider subscribing, leave a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.